Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your DN's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. We're here to do our first Q&A video for this week leading up to episode 21 of the Walking Dead final season. This one is going to also discuss the scene in the trailer where Maggie is crying. What could that mean, and could we see our first major death of season 11? Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead. We are here to kick off our Q&A videos for this week leading up to episode 21 of The Walking Dead. That is episode 21, Outpost 22. So, got a lot of reactions from you guys, got a lot of responses from the review for episode 20, and my goodness, everybody is so back and forth with that episode. It's so crazy. I've seen about, literally, it's so even, guys. Like, 50% love episode 20. They thought it was amazing, as did I. And then there is the other 50% of people that I was seeing in my comments saying, this is trash. This is terrible. And, like, not just a few people, because that's to be expected. But, no, like, there's a decent divide here, I'd say. There's a big divide with episode 20. So, I guess I'll ask the question again. What did you think of episode 20? I did votes this week as well, too, so you can go vote on that. It's in the community tab as well, too. But this is a very back-and-forth episode. I really don't know what to think about this. So that's why I love your comments. We're going to get into those today. We're going to get into some, feedback and stuff like that. But before we get started, let's talk about our first topic for today, which is Maggie crying in the trailer for episode 21. That's right. So you guys have mentioned this one to me, several of you guys. So instead of making it a Q&A comment, there was a few of you guys that were asking me this, so I was like, you know what, let's just make this the starting topic for this video. But what the hell is she crying about? So we know that, okay, now, every time Maggie cries, it's a very big deal in The Walking Dead. I talk Glenn's death, I'm talking when Negan was saved, that big moments like that. So, anyway, point is, when Maggie cries, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. Unless you're Alden's death and you don't give a shit, yeah, usually it's a big deal when Maggie cries, okay? So, the immediate thought in everyone's head is something happens to little Herschel. Now, I have to unfortunately kind of take that theory out immediately, because if you guys don't remember, in the San Diego Comic-Con trailer for The Walking Dead, we did see a scene after Maggie and them fight to get Alexandria back. She's hugging little Herschel in that scene, and I guarantee that's not episode 21. So, whatever that is, Maggie crying is not because of Herschel. Now, could it be because she thinks that Herschel could be dead and maybe he's not? I'm thinking that's what this is, to be honest. I think that she got out, but I think we're going to get the reveal that Maggie has escaped. I don't think Maggie got captured with the others. I think we're going to reveal that she got out, but we're going to reveal that little Herschel was taken, and she's not going to know what to do with herself. So I think that's what's going on in this clip. I would love to hear in the comments, though, what you guys think, but I don't think little Herschel's dead. I just think that she thinks he could be, and the idea of that, is kind of getting her all screwed up, right? And Carol's kind of hugging her, probably saying, like, we're going to get him back no matter what, that sort of thing, and we're going to get all of them back, that sort of thing. So that's what I'm thinking is going on. I think it's a misunderstanding. I think it's just Maggie being concerned about the idea of Herschel being killed, which obviously in this world, in the apocalypse, let alone Maggie and all the families she's lost, yeah, it makes a lot of sense why she'd be worried about that. So that's what I'm thinking is going on there. Now, let's get into some Q&A comments for today. First one comes from L, who says that they are very much wondering if the train that we see in the trailer for episode 21, do you think, Dan, it's somewhat connected to the CRM? And I actually do. I think this might be how we merge to the CRM. I think this might be how we connect things to the CRM, because it's a moving vehicle, first of all. Like a train? Like, who the hell has a train? And not only that, we got to start connecting the CRM in some way, shape, or form, because they've teased it in these final episodes. We know it's coming, and now we know that it's clearly not Lance that has that intel. It's clearly not Lance that has these connections. So, which is unfortunate, because I feel like that would have been a really good reveal. But I think the train is connected to CRM. I'm going to go ahead and say it now, and we'll see if it happens, but I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say, yeah, I think it's going to happen. I think some way, shape, or form, that train has some sort of connection to a bigger piece of the puzzle here. So, yeah, and I think it could be CRM, absolutely, because I do think we're going to see CRM in these final episodes. It's just a matter of how, because now we know it's not in the form that we thought, which is Lance working for General Bill. It's obviously not that, so we'll see what they do, but it should be interesting, nevertheless. Next one comes from Giuseppe, who says that he really enjoyed Carol's character in episode 20. Really happy to see that character getting more screen time and that sort of stuff. Now, I absolutely agree. That was one of the major highlights of episode 20, is Carol's character, guys. I mean, I think I've been saying it for the past, really since season 10, because I just haven't really been a fan of the Carol character since season 10. Some of the stuff she did with the whispers and acting very just unlike Carol, very selfish, very weird, and even in season 11, I just haven't really been all that thrilled with the Carol character. I can actually say that 11C has been doing a damn good job of that character, because I really enjoy her in episode 17. She's pretty good in 18, 19 she wasn't in, and then 20 she's an absolute badass. So I think Carol so far in 11C might be actually one of my favorites, not gonna lie. She might be one of my favorite characters going right now, just because they're doing a lot with her, and I think it's good. One of the most important things of a final season, and I feel like The Walking Dead has definitely been getting this right for sure. Season 11 has had a lot of issues, I don't deny that, but one thing that they have definitely gone down packed, I'd say, is the two OGs that we have left, Daryl and Carol, are getting a shitload of screen time, as they should. They're their two most important characters in The Walking Dead, if you ask me, because they're the two characters that go back the longest, and they're getting a lot of screen time. So I think the final season has been doing a very, very good job on that. And the next character I really kind of demand more screen time for, though, is Maggie. I feel like Maggie, yes, she's been there since season 2, it's not season 1, but I think Maggie should start getting some more screen time as well, too, because I would say that Maggie is our third most important behind Daryl and Carol. So they should definitely start giving her more time, and I think they will. I think episode 20, we're going to start seeing more of her, so it should be good. But our season 1 OGs, and in particular Carol this episode, fantastic. Absolutely love it. Next one comes from Megamat, and I also want to throw one in here from Lance Hornsby, who say, and I definitely wanted to address this one a little bit, Megamat was not a big fan of episode 20. He just did not like it. In his words, this ain't it, Chief. Yeah, he says that he really did not like the episode all that much. Lance, his death was a waste of a really intriguing character, and we've got Lance Hornsby, someone that has a Lance Hornsby account, who talks about how amazing Lance was and how amazing his character was throughout the series. So definitely wanted to address this one for sure, because there are a lot of people that are very upset that Lance is dead, as am I. I think that Lance really could have been something bigger. I think they really could have done something better with him. But that doesn't change the fact that Josh Hamilton and the character of Lance on the time he had on the show was really fantastic. He was really, really good. I think his acting, his smile that he has, how he just kind of pulls you into this role, he was really good. He's my favorite character of the Commonwealth besides Mercer. I think he was a fantastic character and a really fun villain to hate for the time he was here. I think he was really good. And a lot of people say, like, Lance is so annoying and Lance is so stupid, and I'll never understand those people. I really don't. So I want to take this opportunity. I guess this is really the final thing I'll really be saying about Lance, because we have to move on with the story, but one of the final things I'll say about Lance on my behalf, he was amazing. He was amazing. He was a great character, and I'm happy that they didn't ruin him when it comes to, plot holing him or doing something like that. Unlike Pope or some of these other villains that I feel like had that problem, Lance was a really good villain to have for a final season, and I am sad he's gone, but I appreciated what they did with him with the time he had, right? So, would love to hear from you guys in the comment section below what you guys thought of Lance throughout the series and what you thought of his character. I thought he did a fantastic job. And the final one comes from Brian Akeem, who says that he was really disappointed in episode 20, really did not like how they handled Lance, no CRM, no Oceanside, no Mercer, and a whole bunch of other problems he had about the episode. So, yeah, episode 20, definitely, I have a lot of people in these comments that did not enjoy it. I am unfortunately sorry to hear about that, because Episode 20, as you guys know, is probably my favorite episode they've done this season so far. Either that or episode 18. Those episodes were really fantastic. But yeah, this episode definitely has a mixed fan base. It definitely has a mixed reception. But that's what these Q&A videos are for. So I love to hear both sides. So definitely something that I think is a big deal. And definitely, you know, a lot of people didn't like episode 20. So I wanted to address that as well too. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below. What are you guys thinking about all this stuff? What do you think about Maggie crying in the trailer? What could that signify? Do you think that the train is connected to CRM? How did you feel about the Lance Hornsby character? How did you feel about his death? And what are your thoughts on Carol in episode 20? Would love to hear all of that stuff from you guys in the comment section below. So anyway, if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen any of my videos before, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos like this for The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead universe. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more Walking Dead videos coming up this week. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
I've heard stories, walkers that can climb walls and open doors. I was never sure if they were just stories.